Hey everybody, it's your girl Shavon Meeks, and I've got some really exciting news to share with you all. So, my birthday just recently passed on March the 18th, my 30th birthday, which is a big one. And my guy has been telling me for months, like, you know what, we're gonna do it big, like, it's gotta be better than your last birthday. So, as we got closer and closer to the date, he wasn't giving me any hints, any clues, or anything as to what he was gonna do or what he had planned. So, the day finally came. He just told me, get dressed up. We're just gonna go, but we have to be there 7 o'clock. We can't be late. So I get dressed, and we head out and we go up to the north side of Chicago. And I pull up, and the building is the Blue Man Group. Now the significance of that is because ever since I was like a little girl, like 9 years old, I always wanted to see the Blue Man Group. I just had a curiosity. I've heard the show was pretty awesome, so it's something I wanted to do. So he took me there. So to me, like, bam, that was a surprise, right? So then a couple minutes later, another one of our couple friends pulls up, the same couple we went to Bahamas with. And so I'm like, okay, cool, they here too. Like, that's even doper. So we go inside and we sit down, and it's at the Briar Street Theater. So it's like a whole audience of people. There's a huge screen in the front where they have all the birthday announcements, and they're having the whole audience participate. And they make everybody read everything on the screen. So, for example, everybody's saying, happy birthday, John, or happy birthday, whoever. So then I'm thinking, okay, obviously they're going to say my name too and wish me birthday. So then my name pops up, and they say, Shavon Meeks, Michael Ballard, stand up. Everybody say, happy birthday, Shavon. So they wished me a happy birthday. And then the screen went on to say, Michael has something he wants to ask you. So I'm like, what? So I look over to my right, and he's down on one knee, and I literally just started crying, and everybody was cheering. Like, it was amazing. So I don't like to be put on the spot like that, but it was different because as this moment happened, it felt like nobody else was in the room but us. It was such a touching, romantic, meaningful moment. It was so powerful and so beautiful. So here's the ring. He proposed, and I absolutely love the ring. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, that's the engagement ring. And so that was the first surprise. So then he tells me, now we have something else planned for you. We have to go around the corner, but we have to be there by 9 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I can't imagine what else you could have planned. So we drive around the corner with the other couple, and we pull up to this restaurant called Tequila's. And as we're parking, another couple pulls up next to us in their car. And this is the same couple whose wedding we attended last September. So I saw them, and it still didn't dawn on me. So I'm like, oh my God, you guys, you should come in. Now, what a coincidence, you guys are here too. Like, come on in, we finna go get some food. So they're like, yeah, we might come in for a little bit. So we go inside, and everybody is there. All of my friends, like, everybody is there. So it turns out that Michael not only planned this proposal, but he also planned a surprise engagement party for us. And I was just overwhelmed with emotion. Like, he put so much effort and energy into making this happen. And I just feel so fortunate and so blessed to have him in my life. And it's amazing how God has changed things in my life, because it wasn't even that long ago where I was just in a totally different place in my life. I had come out of a really bad situation and relationship, and I had completely given up on love and relationships altogether. I didn't want it. I was tired of the hurt and the pain, and I didn't trust people. But me and Michael, we had been friends for like 10 years, so there was a comfortability there. So when we were hanging out earlier in our relationship, I was very vulnerable because, well, I don't know if vulnerable is even the word, but I was unsuspecting, and so was he. But, we were just hanging out more, just spending time together more, getting to know each other more. And then, like, out of that, our love just grew and developed. And I never even thought that I would want to get married or want a relationship or want these things in my life. And God has just really turned everything around for me. And part of this process, even before we got to this point, I had to really take a break off from all of it. And I just had to love on myself. I had to spend time with myself and just take care of myself and put myself as a priority and basically date myself. I would take myself out to places, just to like really get things back in priority, So once I was a whole woman, it was then I was able to accept a whole man in a relationship. And God has really changed my heart. I've since learned about purpose of life, the purpose of relationships, purpose of marriage, and it's just everything is totally different. And I hope that this gives you all hope. This gives you ladies hope and inspiration to not give up on love. If you know you're in a bad situation with a person and they're making you feel less than, that's not healthy for you, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not who you're supposed to be with, because the love that God has for you and the person that God has for you will amplify your gifts, bring out the best in you, not the worst, will support you and love you, and will be your best friend. I never knew a love like this could exist, but it does. And I'm living proof. And so I'm very excited. We're planning for a wedding date of September 22nd, 2017, which is his late mother's birthday. And we've decided on that day to show honor and respect to her because she couldn't be here. So I love you guys. I hope you stay prayerful and hopeful. Love is real. Love is out there, and it's waiting on you. God is waiting for you. Just pray on it and wait on it, and it'll happen for you. Trust me. I love you guys. To be continued. To the big day. See you guys later. God bless.